overall development. And that's what we are focusing on tonight on Saturday Discourse, with a knowledgeable guest who will be joining us in the studio much later. But before then, let's begin with the news first. I am Abdullah Hajia, your host. Let's begin. President Bola Tinubu condoles with the government and people of Benue State on the passing of Chief Audu, the former chairman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). President Tinubu also commiserates with the late statesman's family, friends, and associates. Chief Ogbe, who was 78 years old, served Nigeria in several administrations, including as Minister of Communications in the Second Republic and later as Minister of Agriculture under President Muhammadu Buhari. President Tinubu acknowledges Chief Ogbe's intellectual contributions to policy formulation and his articulation of practical solutions to complex national challenges. The president recognizes that Chief Ogbe, who joined politics in the 70s as a legislator, was a founding member of the All Progressives Congress (APC). Chief Audu Ogbe was a patriot whose wisdom, dedication, and pursuit of progress left an indelible mark on Nigeria's political landscape. He was always ready with facts and figures to support his propositions. The nation will surely miss his insightful perspectives and wealth of experience, President Tinubu says. The president prays that the Almighty God will receive the departed soul and comfort his family. Away from that, an accident involving two Toyota Saloon cars occurred near the Central Bank of Nigeria CBN headquarters in Area 11, Abuja, around 11:30 a.m. this Saturday. By the time our crew arrived at the scene, the victims of the crash had already been taken to a nearby hospital. Relatives of some of the victims declined commenting on the incident, as the parties involved in the crash had decided to settle amicably. At the time of filing this report, towing vans had arrived to take the damaged vehicles to an automobile workshop. Meanwhile, the FRSC Sector Commander, FCT, Felix Tehman, has appealed to motorists via a telephone call to adhere to traffic rules and prioritize the safety of other road users. Now, Abuja, the nation's capital, is home to people from various parts of the country, but it also has a specific group of individuals with ancestral ties to the region. These individuals are the indigenous people of Abuja. As the world pauses to mark the International Day of the World's Indigenous Peoples Day, our correspondent Isaac Chibo explores the realities, resilience, and rights of these indigenous communities. The report.
The International Day of the World Indigenous People is dedicated to recognizing the identities, knowledge systems, and contributions of indigenous communities worldwide. In Abuja, the primary inhabitants include the Gbagi, along with other groups such as Koro, Gwandara, and Nigbira. These indigenous communities face both social and economic challenges.
FCT has 876 indigenous community, and since the establishment of the Federal Capital Territory in Abuja in 1976, the FCT natives have been facing with different challenges, different concerns, particularly that of extinct marginalization of the original inhabitants of FCT.
According to statistics from the United Nations, there are over 476 million indigenous people across more than 90 countries. They represent about 6% of the global population. They account for nearly 15% of the world's poorest individuals. Many still struggle with limited access to education, healthcare system, and employment opportunities. Many indigenous communities in Abuja have raised concern about encroachment on their ancestral land for development purposes. For them, this land is deeply connected to their history, livelihood, and identity.
It is for government to ensure that there is adequate integration and resettlement, not compensation. You cannot compensate the owner of the land and ask him to move to a particular place where you give that same land to Nigerian.
Experts continue to advocate for education of indigenous people and the preservation of their cultural heritage across generations.
By empowering the indigenous community through education, it gives them the ability to know their rights, their privileges. It gives them the ability to distinguish between what is right and what is wrong. And it also opens more opportunities to them.
The current focus on transitioning from recognition to action, implementing policies that promote inclusion, safeguard rights, and ensure that indigenous communities are actively involved in decision-making processes. Isaac Jibu, NTA News.
Well said there, Isaac. Now, management of Jiben Leadership School, Novo Masaka in Karo local government area of Nasarawa State has reiterated commitment towards providing students and pupils with quality education. Proprietress of the school, Amina Abdul Ganiyu, made this known during graduation ceremony of the school. Blessing and Fulani reports.
Diligence, discipline, and excellence are the watchwords of Jiben Leadership Academy, according to the proprietress Amina Abdul Ganiyu, who assured parents that the school will continue to groom students in moral, academic excellence, as well as entrepreneurial skills.
It's not all about academics. There are other things that parents need to encourage their children to do. You know, the handwork, the skill acquisition aspect of it, and other things. So I pray that God in His infinite mercy will be with them.
Life is a stage. As they are moving from one, they should prepare for another one. So consistency is the soul of business. There should be consistency in their academic.
Parents encourage the graduates to remain focused and determined for a brighter future.
They should always be a good children to their parents so that when they grow up, they will put a smile on our faces.
They should read more to represent us. We who are old now, to take care for where we stop.
The graduating students, who were apparently overwhelmed with joy, speak.
My plan is to study my book harder, read my book, and struggle to take first position so I can get a higher grade and go to the university of my choice.
I feel so amazed. I wish to be an engineer.
My plan is to grow and become a future leader and become an engineer, and I want to keep soaring higher and have flying colors.
Guests at the graduation were entertained with different performances such as cultural dances, drama, debate, fashion parade, which led to the emergence of King and Queen of Jiben Leadership Academy. As the graduates continue to bask in the euphoria of the moment, it is hoped next phase of their lives be better. Blessing and Fulani, NTA News.
Now to our very focus for this week. As schools in the Federal Capital Territory close for the long vacation, summer schools are stepping in to provide structured programs that strengthen students' academic foundations and equip them with future-ready skills. These initiatives offer young learners a productive way to spend their break, combining academics with personal development. Hadiza Godwin Ebune reports on the growing relevance of summer schools and explores the perspectives of educators on their impact.
With schools across the Federal Capital Territory currently on long vacation, many parents and guardians have turned to summer school programs to keep their wards engaged. Educators say the initiative not only keeps children active, but also allows parents to go about their daily routines with ease.
Some of them have some talents that during the school engagement you don't discover. But during this summer holidays, when they are relaxed, they are mixing with other children, having fun, they start to bring that talent that is inside them and bring it to bear. And some of them discover who they are during this summer period.
When we are in school, we read things like novels and to enrich our knowledge. Now is the days of use of computers. They can get themselves in computer lessons, the positive aspects, not negative aspects. They can get themselves in learning some small skills. Skills is what is reigning these days. There's no you can engage your hands and then go home hungry. So the small skills you can engage yourself instead of just going to say rest.
The world we are in today has gone beyond just reading books. You see that there are some persons who could not even hold a pen, but they are doing amazingly well by internal skills that were being developed. So we want to foster a learning environment where our children are not solely dependent on books, but also have internal skills they can showcase to the world, like coding. You know, the world is going all tech now. So we don't want a situation where our children can fit into the world when they go out. So we want our learners to be able to fit in.
This summer school offers a wide range of activities tailored to different age groups, ranging from arts and crafts to cooking, ICT and more. The children say participating in these activities helps them stay productive and entertained throughout the holiday period. I could not help but admire 5-year-old Moyo, who joined the culinary unit of the summer school.
The coding class is great. It's helping me pick up in my coding a lot. And I also find it fun.
I'm not going to be at home watching cartoon. I'm going to be at school learning things.
It is more better than just sitting at home doing nothing.
I learn new things and they help me to get more experience.
I find cooking very entertaining and a fun way to pass time. As they say, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. I chose to use my holiday time to learn a skill rather than staying at home and doing nothing.
According to parents and program coordinators, the hands-on approach adopted in summer schools encourages deeper learning with activities such as role-playing, science experiments, and creative projects. Children are able to apply academics concepts in real-life scenarios, an experience which they say translates into improved classroom performance in the long run. Hadiza Godwin Ebuni, NTA News.
Thank you very much, Hadiza, for that report. And right away, I have in the studio Taibat Karim. She's an educationist who will be joining us to add, more light to what we're discussing, talking about this summer, school. You're welcome to Saturday Discourse.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, I know this time around, education is like you will be busy, even though you think after the school holiday you should be resting, probably preparing for a new session. But I know you're still busy. Let's begin by asking you, going by the school calendar system, what are holidays primarily made for?
Well, once again, thank you for having me. Holidays are actually supposed to be a time to rest. Then learn new skills, probably develop new passions, and basically get to do a whole lot of things that couldn't be done during the regular school time.
All right. Well, during this period, some parents perceive it as a very hectic time, especially those, the working class parents. So how do you think a time like this, summer school coming in can help them balance, situations like this?
Basically,
We all know in Nigeria now, dual income parenthood is a thing that has become very famous in a whole lot of homes. The father is working, the mother is working, so there's really no time as such to spend with the kids during these long holidays. So summer school is a period like where a short-term program, academic institution, a short-term academic program where kids could come together, learn a skill, meet bridge learning gaps, learn new skills, and just basically do a whole lot of things that they couldn't do, or even step ahead in their academics, prepare so they could be better prepared for future academic activities.
If I may ask you now, as parents, what should parents be looking out for when they are enrolling or taking their, wards or children to, summer school? What should they be looking out for?
A whole lot. It depends. Most parents probably might want children who have learning gaps to meet up on academics that they have missed or they were not able to meet up. But a whole lot of summer schools exist for the main purpose of encouraging children to learn a whole lot of skills. We have the culinary skills, like we saw in the video earlier played. We have the coding and robotics, because the world is now tech. And a whole lot of people are moving that way. We have a whole lot of activities. We have the sporting activities, swimming classes, basically a whole lot of passion building activities that could help engage the children so they don't just stay at home. Even teenagers can actually go to certain companies to intern. So these are experiences that cannot just be built at home if they're sitting and doing nothing. So parents can actually look forward to a whole lot to engage their kids during the summer break.
So now, the managers of the summer, school now, are they the one that will choose based on probably the strength or weakness of a particular child or ward, or is a parent that will say, this is what I want my child to do during these summer classes? What happens there?
Basically, it's the parents that make most of the decisions. They get to decide what they want the children to do. And sometimes teacher recommends the children or certain children to actually take summer lessons to meet up on learning needs.
So now, if I also may ask you, how can parents balance learning with other activities, especially when we're talking about encouraging bonding and family time together?
Summertime, unlike the regular school time, is actually, for most schools, I think it's about 3 to 4 hours. So once parents return from work, there's still a whole lot of time to bond. And even before the children leave for summer classes, there's still a whole lot of time to bond. And in fact, bonding gets even much more during this time because the children can't wait for their parents to get back from work so they could relate what they have learned during the summer.
As an educationist, I want to ask you, how do you think, or how should we encourage parents, especially those who always want to leave their wards or kids with domestic servants at a time like this when probably they could explore, the summer classes or go learn skills?
The best we could do is to continue to encourage parents. A whole lot of children out there actually need to spend time with parents alongside prepare for the future. The world has gone beyond just certificates. It has gone beyond English and maths. Children need to be equipped for tomorrow's future.
I will not let you go without asking you this. In child cognitive development or psychology, if I'm correct, you say yes. If I'm not, you correct me. Don't we think we're overloading the child? Probably after learning for about how many months during the term, the holiday probably, is meant for them to relax and allow the child to just play around. How do we balance that?
Play is actually the best form of learning. So summer schools exist primarily to actually engage children. Children actually learn better when they are engaged. It's not the usual school time where it is teacher-centered and the children have to listen. Sometimes it gets really boring. But during summer classes, it's a whole lot of time for children to express themselves. So it's not actually burdening the children, but exposing them to possibilities.
Now, it is time for summer classes. What's your advice to parents out there, and how beneficial you think such thing, could be to their children or wards, taking advantage of a period like this?
Personally, I don't really encourage summer lesson because there's a difference between summer lessons and actually having engagement during summer. Summer lesson primarily is to focus on maths, English, science, that's to bridge learning gaps. But then activities that are engaging other than the regular English and maths that they learn every day, and they will still get to learn when school resumes, that could be put aside and the child should could learn. But I encourage every parent out there to ensure that the children get registered in one craft skill acquisition program or the other. And like I said earlier, even teenagers can go to companies to intern. This actually helps them prepare better for the future.
I want to agree with you, Taibat Karim, and education is that we need to encourage our children to learn skills, particularly the way the world is going. Thank you for coming on Saturday Discourse.
Thank you very much for having me. It's really a delight to be here.
All right, Saturday Discourse continues with Weekly News Wrap. Just stay with us.
Hello and welcome to Weekly News Wrap, your roundup of major stories that made the headlines in the past week. I am Rabiat Shaib. We begin with sports, as the presidency has honored Nigeria's women's basketball team, the Tigers, for their outstanding performance at the 2025 Women's Afrobasket Championship. Vice President Kashim Shettima, who represented President Bola Tinubu at the reception, assured the theme of robust support as they prepare for the FIBA Women's World Cup next year. Meanwhile, in Niger State, the First Lady Senator Oluremi Tinubu has donated 1 billion naira to victims of recent flooding in Mokwa. During her visit to Mina, she also flagged up the Renewed Hope Initiative Women Empowerment Program in partnership with Tonu Elumelu's Foundation, aimed at supporting women-led small businesses in the state. In the FCT, the administration is intensifying efforts to clean up the city and rid it of miscreants under Operation Sweep. This follows a recent security meeting chaired by the FCT minister at his life camp residence. On the health scene, residents in the Federal Capital Territory are now entitled to free malaria testing and treatment. The announcement was made by Dr. Dolapo Fashewem, Mandate Secretary of the FCT Health Services Secretariat, during the launch of the rubella vaccination campaign. Teachers and education stakeholders gathered for the 2025 Exceptional Teachers Conference in Abuja under the theme Recharge, Building Resilience and Sustainability. The event aimed to equip educators with strategies to adapt to change and deliver more effectively in today's learning environment. If you missed any part of the news, now you are all caught up. We will return back to the studio for the continuation of Saturday Discourse. Bye for now.
And on sports, let's tell you that the Tigers Nigerian senior basketball, the Tigers Nigerian basketball senior team have jetted out, to Angola as the 2025 FIBA Afrobasket begins next week, while Remo Stars are to face US Zelimajo of Comoros in the 2025-2026 CAF Champions League. Kwara United will now face Ashanti Kotoko in CAF Confederation Cup, while Abia Warriors will also face their debut also face Julubo FC of Mali. Well, on this note, we want to thank you for being part of Saturday Discourse. Next week is another time for you to be part of the program. I am Abdullah Hajia. Good evening.